Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Dustin and Cassie show. And as always, my phone's going off telling me that I just went live. Like I didn't already know that. It is Saturday night, April the 6th?
Yeah.
Is it the 6th already?
Mm-hmm.
And as usual, we're running late.
Sorry for the beeping.
11 o'clock.
The Instant Pot just finished.
So my chicken just got done cooking for the week. So yeah, it's been a pretty good week, I'd say. Been a busy week. Let's tip that down just a little bit. I don't need to see so much of the ceiling. So looks like we've got one person watching, probably my mom, right? Hi, Mom.
Or Gina. Yeah. She said she was going home to watch.
Or Gina. Okay. Where do you want to start with this week?
I think first we should start with the fact that Jamie is doing good.
Jamie's doing good?
Yes. She had surgery on Thursday.
Hey, Wheatree.
Hi.
Yeah, she's the one watching. And Julie. See, there's two people watching, but it only says one over here. That's weird.
I didn't bring my glasses either, so. Anyways, so Thursday she had surgery, and which I'm sure Zach will post whatever. So, but anybody watching this, she is doing amazing. So, from what I know, I haven't seen her yet. Okay, so he did post something. Okay, from what I know, you can't even, from what I've been told, you can't even tell that she had surgery. So, like, other than the swelling, she's swelled, but yeah. So, I'm super excited about that and grateful. So yeah, I think the girls are gonna go on Monday and see her. I have had my job and all this was to keep the boys and take care of the boys, which is a piece of cake because they're amazing kids and they're super obedient and they're very, very good kids. Very good kids.
Unless it comes to poison ivy.
Yes. So they dropped them off. They dropped them off on Wednesday, and Thursday, was it Thursday or Friday? Friday. So Thursday, we had another set of friends come over with their boys, their kids, 2 boys and 2 girls. And the boys went down the hill and was playing in the trees and woods area, what we call woods.
What little woods that we have.
And
it's a patch maybe 30 feet wide at the edge of our property. But it's a
fence line. I mean, right. It's a row of trees that border our fence. And the boys were having fun, and they were playing. And then Friday morning, Joshua woke up and he said, I got poison ivy. And he's like severely allergic to it. So his poor little face, it's so bad.
Do you want to show a picture?
No, because it's not, if Zach said it was okay, I would, but it's, yeah. So, I got a hold of Zach and I'm like, I know this is the last thing that you need to be dealing with right now, but what do I do? Because I've never dealt with poison ivy, so I didn't know. I mean, I knew
that's severe anyway.
Yeah, I knew like what I use for protocols and stuff for poison ivy, but I didn't know what to use for him.
For me, if I get it, I just put some calamine lotion on and call it good.
Well, I try. We do oils if you let me, but you want to do your own thing sometimes. But so I got a hold of Zach, so I went out to their house, which is about 45 minutes from us, Friday morning. Unexpected, got that. And then, so I've been giving him the tincture that they use.
She said she's highly allergic to it as well.
Yeah, so I gave them the tincture that they use, and so I've been giving him that, and the poor kid, it burns a little bit, but it's got jewelweed in it, which is really, really good for poison ivy. And so, but as
do it fly? So I got to see that on the camera.
So, it's still there. It's stuck in my ears. So anyway, so I've been giving him that, and I don't think it's gotten a little bit worse, but Joshua said this is normal. He's like, it's okay. And last night I had like a meltdown. I was like crying and upset because I had one job and it was to take care of them boys, and he gets poison ivy.
And I tried telling her, I'm like, look, this isn't the first time he's gotten poison ivy. He's gotten it at his own house before. So it's not like something happened that hasn't happened at home. So
I know. It's just I think that my emotions finally just got the best of me with everything that has been going on, and I've been dealing with my own like hormonal stuff, just my own personal things that is going on with doctors and stuff like that. And so it's so frustrating.
Wheatree said to quit it. He's a boy, and they all do this. Now stop beating yourself up.
And Zach said the same thing. I talked to Zach this morning, and he asked how he was doing, and he said, oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you there was one other thing. So tomorrow morning I'll go out there and get that, and hopefully it'll help a little bit more. But his face is so swollen, and it hurts, and his lips.
Hi, Steven.
His lips are so big, and
Joshua has to do this to see. He's barely got his eyes up, and they're all puffed up. I'm like, told her, like, Joshua, I feel like you think you're better than us, that you're raising your nose up at us. He laughed.
It's so bad, and so, but Zach told me this morning, he said, we appreciate everything that you guys are doing. And he's like, it's not your fault. He said, Joshua knows better. And he said, eventually he'll learn. And so, and the thing is that Joshua knows he's allergic to it. And he said, I saw the vine down there, and he still played down there. So, and it's his own fault, but it doesn't change the fact that like my heart hurts for him. And so it's hard for me. Every time I go like this, he's like, and it just, I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. He's like, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And I'm like trying to put it on, and And I'm
thinking, I hope you remember this the next time you're playing down there and you don't get into that stuff. So I received, we got our tax money back this past week, right?
Yeah.
So we had a short list of things that we've wanted to buy, and so we ordered some things, and one of the things is a secret. We don't want to talk about it because might hear. And
we should not tell anything, and we should just show when.
Well, I got to show one thing right here.
Oh, yeah.
So one of the things I ordered was the Shema bracelet. Actually, I didn't order this. Joshua Watts Leather Company.
Tim Hortons.
Nope, not Tim Hortons.
That is on the list.
Although I might be getting some this week, possibly. Sorry.
We're trying to be quiet. The boys are sleeping.
So this is a Shema bracelet made by Joshua Watts Leather Company. I went and ordered one, or actually ordered two. And just like this one right here with the cowboy cording and the same font and everything. And then a friend of ours, Elizabeth Peterson, saw that I'd commented on a post about it and said I'd ordered some, and she said that she had one that she'd bought, this one here, that after she got it, she realized it just looked too manly, and she wasn't going to wear it. So she offered it to me. So I'm like, yeah, sure. So then I got a hold of Joshua Watts, and I'm like, hey, I said, told him about this, and I said, my wife would really like one in purple. So he's like, that's fine. He's like, I've already cut them, haven't stained them yet. So he said, I can do one in purple for you. So I got this one here from Elizabeth, and I'll hold that up there. You guys can see that. It's got the Shema in it in Hebrew. And so this one she had custom made. Normally they have one snap. He made it for her with two. So yeah, so I got that. So I'll have two. She think. What?
So let's take a vote. Let's please take a vote. The scripture says, I know, sorry, I'm messaging her.
Upside down,
I think. I thought that too.
No.
I thought it was too.
No, look. It's not upside down.
Can I see? Can you check? Because I haven't even looked at it yet. Yeah, honey, I think, doesn't it go?
No.
No, oh no,
look,
that
see
goes
right there.
Up there.
There's a shin.
That's it. Yeah.
Right there at the
Okay.
start.
Yep, that's
So,
right.
yeah, because look, see, there's a right there. There's a shin right at the very beginning,
Mhm.
so that has to point up. And I think that one's a lamed, so that one has to point up. So
It
yeah,
doesn't focus really well.
sorry.
Okay, so, but anyway, so here's the deal. Let's take a vote.
Focus.
The scripture says hand. It doesn't say hands. It doesn't say two. And we can pull it up if we need to. So he wants to get one for each hand,
Wrist. Each wrist.
And I think he should just have one for one. So, what do you guys think?
Next week, after I have both of them, we can take a vote and see if I should have it with two or with one.
I think just one. Goes on the right wrist.
It is on my right wrist.
Mm-hmm. So,
but I want to have
hand.
two.
She says so too. She says hand.
Yeah.
It says hand, not hands.
Well, this is a hand.
I know.
And this is
you think
and this is a hand.
Both. It doesn't need to be on
I want to have it on both.
I think it's gonna look weird.
I don't want to say I'm OCD because I'm not really OCD, but I think if I have it on one, I think it would look good just to have it on the other ones too.
We'll see. We'll see what it looks like.
We'll see.
Maybe I'll like it, but it gives, I don't know.
Anyway, so we got that. We ordered a.
Can you type it? You should type what we got.
Why do you want to be so extra? So extra.
Okay, so.
Okay.
We're going to type what it is that we bought.
The thing for it. Okay.
So I'm
if you're in the comments,
super excited about this, but we don't want to be loud because Eli might hear. So the other thing that we bought was a Berkey. And so I'm excited about the Berkey too. Because we can stop bugging Gina so much. I was hoping to get it by Passover, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So we'll see. I know we have wanted to get one and we just haven't had the money. And finally we just said, you know what, we're going to take, like there was a few things that we wanted to do with the tax money. And that was one of the things. The rest is going in the savings. Not much left, but the rest is going in the savings. And we had to take Max to the vet. That was the other thing Friday. We had to take Max to the vet.
By we, she means her.
I did. Oh, you guys. It's horrible. Like, I mean, it wasn't horrible. He did an amazing job. He was a little frustrated because he was in pain and whatever, but he did really. Yes, I'm so excited. I wonder if we could show it on here.
You find it.
So, but anyways, I took him to the vet. He has an ear infection and something. He's our German Shepherd, and his ears have been bothering him for a while, and I knew it was going to be expensive, and we just hadn't had the money to go. And so finally we said, okay, let's take him in. And
we'd bought some over-the-counter stuff.
Yeah, we've been trying to treat it, and it just wasn't. It would go away. It did go away, and then it would just come back. And so, I took him to the vet. They put him on an antibiotic and a pain pill and a steroid. So I called one place though, and they said it was going to be over $300. And you can probably go directly to it. Sorry. They said it'd be over $300. And so I was like, and then I called this place and they said, oh, it's just $51 to come in. And then, we should not even come close to being $400 or $300. If you hit it, it'll zoom in on it. Like tap it. There you go. And so it ended up being $274.
So this is
that's what they are.
And that's what I don't remember the names of them are.
Okay, so but yeah, we're giving him medicine. Hopefully he feels better.
That's ones I couldn't remember the name of.
So he'll get to choose out of that one.
It just keeps zooming in. Or that one.
Or no, that one is going on my mantle.
That one.
That one. Yeah, he'll choose one of those that he can have in his room. And then And then the other one will go on our mantle. The thing is I'm super excited for those because it's 4. It comes with a bag. It comes with a box to put them in. It comes with a guide to help you learn how to blow it. And it comes.
You just gave it away if he's listening.
Sorry. And
gotta get me some of that.
And it comes with a cleaner thing, and it was $255. And that's including shipping. So, I mean, it's a little expensive, but at the same time, for the amount of what we got, I don't think it was. From the research I've done into it, I don't think it was that expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's probably sleeping. The boys are really tired.
So Sunday we had a work day at the Bowers.
Yeah, he's changing the subject.
I took the day off work, so we went out there for that. And got a lot of brush cleaned up on the hillside for the new pavilion, and they got all of the trusses put up on the building there. We laid down some hay so the grass can take root on that hillside. And that was it. And we just kind of hung out there, had a meal and just chilled. And and then I left for work Monday morning. Don't ask me where I went. I don't remember.
I don't remember.
And then I got
such a busy week.
I got back Wednesday night, and then I had Thursday. Any idea when Jamie comes home?
No, I think she came out of ICU today, and she's in her own room. So Gina knows more information, but I don't think it will be any time in the next few days. Late next week.
Yeah. So
I honestly was surprised that they took her out of ICU so quick, but I mean, that's good. So hopefully she's from what Gina, she's been going up there every day since I have boys, and that's usually what we do. We usually do it together, but she's been going up there, and
yeah,
she's been keeping me informed on everything.
So
I spent. Do they have insurance?
She has the insurance. Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got Obamacare, I think.
Yeah.
So
she has about 3 more days with the
trach, and then a day or two after that.
Yeah.
So Thursday I spent all day up there. Well, no, I shouldn't say all day. I was up there till about.
She is doing amazing.
From about 8 o'clock in the morning till 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I had to take off to go back to work, and just I don't know. I just drove partway up into Missouri where I needed to go to, and then Friday just went and delivered my load and came back. She walked
today.
Wow!
Yay! I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Why didn't you tell us that in person?
That's so good. I'm so glad.
So,
I just want to cry because I know how she is.
Go ahead. That'll make a great effect for the show.
Shut up. Look, y'all. Jamie hates pain. Like, she hates it a lot. And I mean, nobody likes pain, but some people can tolerate it better than others. And she has a hard time. So I'm so glad that she walked today. That's awesome. I think this is what
Tree told me to behave.
This is what I'm hoping and praying for, is that she walks out of there, and the only thing that will be that we will know that she had surgery will be because her teeth are gone. Everything else, there will be no scars. It won't even look like she's had it. She will walk normal. She will have 0 pain, no nerve damage, nothing.
Gina said she's a trooper, and she was really surprised the therapist.
It will be like she never even had surgery, nothing. And she's going to be healed, and there's going to be no more cancer. So Amen. That's my prayers. That's going to be her testimony. She went in. She did what she did.
Tree said, I was told I'm too bossy and I take over.
Yeah, he does. I do too. And
she's saying that's about herself.
Okay. Here's something that's interesting. I thought about this today, and I was telling Julie about it on the way to Walmart tonight after sundown. Or on the way home, I guess. I know I'll be quick, I promise, because you said a short video. So
I was going to say that.
What was you going to say?
I was going to say we have to specify that because people will try to take what we say and make it
I know.
into something
That's why
else.
I'm saying that it was after sundown. It was 8:30 at night.
Because believe it or not, haters actually watch our videos. Thanks for that, by the way. We appreciate you.
She's not going to be scared. I can't really see it. It's blurry.
She says it's going to be just that she's not going to be scarred noticeably at all.
Good. Okay, so here's something, because I've been struggling the last 2 days. And last night I was a mess, and Gina helped me, and Zach helped me this morning. Poor little Joshua, he was like, it's okay, it's not your fault. But anyways, here's my thing that I've noticed. I like control. I'm not gonna lie, I like to be in control of things, mainly because it protects me, and I can figure, it's just easier for me to deal with. Okay, so Zach and Jamie asked if I would keep the boys, and that for them, that's like a huge thing, because the boys have never stayed anywhere besides my house. And so,
you mean without them?
Without them, they've never stayed anywhere without them besides here. And so it's a big deal for them, and it's a big deal for Zach and Jamie. And so that was the thing. But and I know that, and I don't take that lightly, I guess, is what I'm trying to say with that, is I don't take it lightly. I know it's a huge thing, and I think that's part of the reason I feel so bad about Joshua. But
Gina said they think it's a vacation, don't have to brush their teeth on vacation.
So
that's what Caleb said, that, didn't he?
Yeah.
We don't have to brush our teeth on vacation.
I think, yeah. And so
Richie said it's a trust.
And so Gina and I had talked about it a little bit last night, because I was like opening up to her. It's hard. Like, I need to visibly see with my eyes that she's okay. And so it's hard for me. But anyway, so on the way home, I realized something, because I was talking to Julie, and I said, I think this is my issue. And then as soon as I said it, I realized that that's totally it. When I was a kid, my mom, she had some health issues, and she went to the hospital. My dad was kind of a jerk, and he took her to the hospital, and he dropped her off and left her by herself. And he said I was not allowed to go up there, and I wanted to go up there, and he said no, I wasn't allowed to. And my aunt came, and I snuck out the window, and my aunt took me to the hospital. And I got punished. Like, I was in trouble because my aunt took me up there, and so that I could be with my mom, because I didn't want her to be by herself. And so ever since then, it's been a thing. Like, I don't want anybody to be alone. And I know that Jamie's not alone, so don't take it like that. I totally know that she's not alone. Zach has been up there by her side the whole time. You know, his parents came up. Gina and Philip have been up there, and a couple other people. So I know that she's not by herself, but it's still like, I just, that part of me, I need to be there. And so, and I think a lot of it is because of that. So I don't know if this is like the Father's way of saying, hey, it's okay. You don't have to do it all. You don't have to do this. Just do what they trusted you to do and back off. Or what. But I also know that I'm sensitive and emotional right now, and so that doesn't help matters. The other thing is that when we had Eli, we had a C-section. And
she had a C-section.
I had a C-section.
I just had to see.
And I know that. Like, I know that they're trusting me with them, and I'm not like, I'm not complaining. I'm not like, I know that. And I know that that's a really big deal. And I don't take that lightly at all.
Beatree called your dad a jerk. She said, oh, I can think of a number of names that would be blue streaking.
Oh, I totally, like, I agree with you. I totally agree with you. It was. But.
Oh, Gina said it's a huge trust and not many get that privilege.
And I know that, like, and that's why I said, their kids are like my kids. All of our group, my herd, I love their kids like I love my own, and I would do anything for them like I would do for Eli. So, like, I know that. But anyways, the other part of it for me is that when we had Eli, I had him on a Friday. I got out of the hospital on Sunday because I was not staying in the hospital. So I got out on Friday or Sunday morning. Dustin had to go back to work Monday morning. So we had no family by us, nothing. And so I just, like, I was a new mom. I had to do it by myself. I didn't have help. It was, he had to work, and he had to work because he couldn't take any more time off because he had taken time off when I was pregnant and all of these things. And so,
but I mean, I was just gone during the day. It wasn't like I was over the road.
Yeah, he was gone during the day and he was home at night, but it was still a lot, a C-section, you're not supposed to be carrying and certain things. And it just was what it was. When I had my 2 back surgeries.
Back then I was making less than like $500 a week, bring home.
Mm-hmm. So when I had my first back surgery, I was completely by myself. He was working. His dad was living with us, but his dad worked all the time. And Eli was 3. And we had another guy that lived with us that we helped take care of. And that was a big deal. Eli had to do a lot of stuff for me. But again, we went to the surgery. We did it by ourselves. He took me. Everything has been by ourselves. And I don't want that for them because it wasn't fun for us. It wasn't fun for me. And it sure as heck wasn't fun for Eli. He had to grow up really quickly on certain things, which, is our fault. But he was 3, 4 years old and he knew how to switch the laundry because I couldn't do it. And he knew where dishes were. I mean, his dad still doesn't know where dishes go.
You keep moving them on me.
Yes, I do move stuff around. So that's my thing is that I don't want anyone else ever, especially my people, to feel like that. And so I think for me, it definitely, like, that's my language. That's my love language. That's my thing is I have a servant's heart, and that's what I want to do for others as much as I can and be there for everybody else. So that's why I'm struggling right now with not being at the hospital, because even though I'm doing for them with this, I feel like I should be doing more, and I'm not, if that makes sense. I'm just saying, it's an emotional thing.
But in my opinion, you're doing more for them.
I know,
than
and
anybody
I know
else.
that.
No offense to everybody else that's helping out. No offense. But in my opinion, she's doing more than all the rest of you.
Because I'm your wife.
Because you're taking care of their boys.
I know, and I know that. And that's why I said I get it. Like, I know that. I have to tell my heart that. Like, I have to say, okay, I struggle. Like,
Gina says she's blessed to call you a friend.
I know.
What am I? Chump change?
No, you're chopped liver.
Oh, okay. And then Weetree said, I did like that for years, and now when I have needs, none are there for me. Sorry to hear that, Weetree. So why stay here where there's no one?
And that's the thing. I mean, we've been in those shoes where we were by ourselves. And
Gina said, what you're doing is more important than anything else because reasons.
And it's, I think that's always I'm just going to keep it real. This is going to be I guess that's what this episode's going to be about, but just real life, real sense.
That's what every episode is.
I know, but I struggle me, I struggle with being enough for people, being enough, just whatever. And so that's something that I do. Y'all, I'm just emotional. I just need to stop. I'm tired of hormones.
So tomorrow I have to get up early to head out to work. I'll just change the subject really quick. How's that sound? And because I have to go a lot further than what I normally do, I'm actually going all the way up to Cleveland, Ohio. There's some return pipe that has to come back, and how it works with our company is like all of the JB Hunt drivers pretty much stay within a 600-mile radius of Siloam Springs. What?
Gina said, what you're doing is more important than anything else because ... reasons.
I said that.
But I totally get what you're saying. Your natural love language is giving your time, being a servant. She said, I love you too, dude. And then Waitress said, quit yawning, 12. You know that is contagious.
Sorry.
So, and I agree. I know, Gina, and I know that you're exactly the same way.
So
we're two peas in a pod.
Let's get off this mushy stuff. So I quit yawning. So normally, the JB Hunt drivers stay within a 600-mile radius of Siloam Springs, and then any loads going to places outside of that 600-mile radius get sold out. Squishy girls get sold out to outside carriers. Well, if there's any return pipe, we're the ones that have to handle it. So like here, a month and a half ago, I went to McAllen, Texas, because there was return pipe. Well, there's more return pipe, so I have to go up to Cleveland, Ohio. So tomorrow I have to leave, and I've already figured out, my time and everything. I'm probably going to make it to Indianapolis, Indiana tomorrow night, and then Monday morning I'll get up, drive from Indianapolis to Cleveland, deliver the pipe. Like I have to take a load up there and then bringing pipe back. So I'll deliver the pipe and returning pipe from the same place. So load or unload, reload with the pipe they're bringing back, and then should be able to make it right back to where I started from, on Monday morning. And then Tuesday I'll get up and drive all day and get back down Tuesday night. If everything goes according to plan, Tuesday evening I'll just get back to Lowell and then come home Tuesday night, and then Wednesday morning get up and drive over, drop off the return pipe, and then grab my next load and go. So, by the time I get back Tuesday night, I already have a little over 1,800 miles in for the week. So I only need to have 2 more 600-mile days, and I'll have over 3,000 for the week, and that'll be a Thursday.
That'd be nice.
But anyways,
has your name on it.
I got out the lawnmower tonight after sundown. When she left, I went to Walmart. I dug the lawnmower out because the field is starting to get tall.
It's so nice that there's lights on the lawnmower,
so
and that you can see.
But I might need to get a new belt for that because it's
again.
Well, the one he got's not the right one, and when you engage the deck, the spring that comes over that's supposed to tighten the belt up doesn't go all the way. It misses like that far. So I had to take a stick and push it in the rest of the way to get it to engage. But then when I got to heavy parts, it started to bog down. And my dad said that those belts from O'Reilly's that Ron got, they're junk belts. He told me a place we need to go to in Springdale where we can get the right belts. But anyway, so yeah, I made 4 passes around the field tonight, and then took Eli around and showed him because he's going to go mow the lawn tomorrow. Our field, if we don't get on it, it gets out of hand, and it gets to where our riding lawnmower can't handle it. So I started mowing it on number 3 setting, and then it started bogging down, so I had to bump it back. I did 2 passes on 3, and then I had to bump it up to 5, so we'll just mow it at 5.
I've never done it, so I don't know.
So
actually, I've done it once.
But yeah, so it's warming up. The grass is growing.
Y'all, I started tomato plants a couple weeks ago, and I killed them all.
Last year, she killed over 200 tomato plants on Passover. This year, she killed just about 100 tomato plants before Passover. Are you going to plant another 100 more and kill them on Passover so you're equal to last year?
No. Literally, my brain is just like fog, and I didn't go to my doctor this week. and which I haven't planted anything. Everything's in hi Amber. Everything's in containers. The cat's knocked
this one over. What was this one?
Broccoli.
And
I need containers
broccoli, celery, gotta be.
But
VeggieTales.
Yesterday I put them out yesterday in the sun.
Cauliflower, sweet and sour.
She said that so matter of factly.
Half an hour. VeggieTales. Here's the other tray. What do you got in this?
Nothing, because they're dead.
Oh, this is what she killed right here.
But I stuck them outside to get some sun, and I was gonna bring them back in, and then I got busy, and my brain is just mush, and I left, and then I came back, and my mother-in-law was like, I think you killed them. They're dead. So, yeah. But on a good note, all of my my rose bushes that are currently in my living room still that need to go outside like ASAP and be planted are blooming. So I have bushes in my house that are blooming. And we found out today that our air conditioner is like messed up.
It's not messed up. It needs to be recharged with Freon.
And let me tell y'all, it's been hot.
But we've had the windows open, got a nice breeze going through the house.
I can't wait till they're in the ground and they're big and beautiful and there's roses everywhere. I need to get like a little sitting station out there with a shade so I can sit out there and enjoy my roses.
She wants me to build a water fountain in the corner.
I do.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a water pump that runs on 12 volt, and I found
solar stuff.
We've got some solar panels left over from when we were living in the RV, and you broke one of them, so there's just two of them there, so it's 30 watts. But I figured if I could find a water pump that run directly off the solar panels, doesn't require a battery. Because I was thinking about it, it's like, well, if you have to wire it up, you have to flip a switch to turn it on, then you have to remember to turn it off and all that kind of jazz. So I'm like, if I get one that's run off solar, I can slap a couple solar panels up on the roof, run the wire down, you won't even have to see it. And then when the sun comes up, it sends power to the pump starts pumping the water, and it runs as long as there's sun, and then when the sun goes away, the pump shuts off.
They're going in front of the house because I want to enjoy them. So, if I had my wish, this is what I would have. Just saying. But he won't do all that. But I wish that we could.
It's not that I won't. I've never done anything like that before, and I would probably screw a lot of it up.
I have.
If you could find me step-by-step instructions, like a video, like find me some
so amazing.
Find me some HGTV where somebody does something like that, and then.
But see, like over here, I would just have it like come out and go this way, and then I would have my rose bushes go like that.
Gina said, "Let's do it."
But I totally could. I've done it before. Like, and I just showed Eli because I found my yearbook. I found my senior yearbook. And we did that. We built a pond in the front of the school. That was part of our science class. And we did it. Totally love it. But I would just go like from here.
All that rock is expensive.
I know.
We just need to do it with River Rock.
But I would go
YouTube University. That's right, Wheatree.
And it wouldn't have to be exactly like this. We could make it into our own thing, but this is what I would like. And I think that corner would be perfect. It just would need to be on a smaller scale.
We'd have to move the water spigot thing somewhere else because the hose you won't be able to get at it.
I like that. I also like this one.
I like that one better because it's nice big flat rocks. And look at that. And we could get big rocks like that from.
But listen, the rock that's down there, the rock that we have on our property that has a hole in it, would be perfect for that.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Yeah. So, and I like this one too. Anyways.
There are videos showing how to do everything. Yeah, just got to find it.
I know.
And the thing is, it's finding a good one that shows you all of the steps. That's the important thing.
Anyways, I know I like them all too, and I would probably do a little bit everywhere if I could. I just need help. But I can just see it now. I could see us doing that, and then we can move our swing over underneath, or like you can build me a better swing, or we can buy a better, or we can have Tim build me a better swing, and we can put it underneath our maple tree. And look at my.
Where's Kevin at? So Kevin can make a comment about the fast growing tree. He told me on the phone this week. He's like, every time I catch one of your guys' shows, I'm gonna try to find a way to work that into the comments.
But we could totally like put it, and then I can enjoy my roses and the sunset.
You can't enjoy your roses and the sunset at the same time
because we can have it facing a certain way. Yes.
Your sunset is over there. Okay, look. The sunset. Okay, our house sits like this. The sunset's here. She wants to put the rose garden up against the house here. How are you going to sit where you can enjoy the both at the same time?
I don't know.
You're going to sit like this? You're going to sit facing north?
Sideways.
So you can look out one eye and see the roses and look out the other eye and see. So you'd be looking like this?
Just saying.
She has a neck.
Right?
Look at the roses.
And I can turn.
Look at the sunset. Look at the roses. Look at the roses.
She says, I'll smack them for you.
I yawned again. I'm sorry. Look at the roses. Look at the sunset. Look at the roses.
I can just see it now. Your haters are going to totally take that
video
and run with it. They'll clip that part out.
No, they won't.
Smacking you in the head.
No. The haters only make clips of Twitch girls.
I don't know what that means, so I'm just going to ignore it.
That's fine.
Smell the roses, see the sunset. Exactly. I love it. I love I can't wait till they bloom. And your lilacs are coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So you need a little bench over there too.
I just want the lilacs for the
they're right in front of
the smell.
Yeah, they're right in front of our window. So we need to get 2 more though, because we were supposed to put in 2 more. So we need to get 2 more to put on that side to fill that row.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Did I forget something?
What did you forget?
What did I forget? Happy wife. Hey, equals happy life. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm do what I can. That's the thing. It's I'm only able to do what I'm able to. Oh, the other thing I had to do this week, my car. Forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
My car on Sunday when I left Monday morning.
What made you LOL? Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah. When I left Monday morning, I got down the dirt road and I got into the pavement. And I went.
You may be helping us build too.
Mm-hmm. I got to the pavement and went to accelerate, and my car was running rough. I'm like, what is going on?
HWHL.
Happy wife, happy life. Is HWHL. Be careful of what you spit out. You might have to eat it.
What are you talking about?
Eating your words. Be careful what you say because you might have to eat your words.
Yeah.
Anyways, so my car, it was accelerating. I was accelerating, and it was running rough. So I got to the end of the road to 412, and I pulled over and jumped out and looked. Nothing was leaking. Shined my light in the engine compartment. Everything looked fine, but it was just running rough. It was even idling rough. So drove it all the way to work, ran rough the whole way there, and thought about it, talked to my dad about it and everything, and thought, well.
His dad's a mechanic, just in case y'all didn't know.
And I had about a half tank of gas. We got a bunch of hot and cold weather the week prior. So I thought, well, maybe a lot of condensation built up and there's water in the gas. But I thought, man, in 45 minutes of driving, it should have cleared up. So I got back on Wednesday and I fired it up and it was idling just fine. And then as soon as I touched the gas pedal, it starts running rough again. So I went to the gas station, got some dry gas, dumped it in, drove home. Still was running rough. So my dad came over that night, right? Yeah, wow. Sorry. He came over that night, and we determined it was either fuel or spark, one of the two. And the first thing is to check the spark. So
that filter needs to change it. Nope.
No, it wasn't. That's what I thought. Maybe it was a fuel filter got plugged. I thought maybe stuff got knocked loose, and that. So I thought that. So we started pulling. My car has the plugs sit way down in, so they have the spark plug wires have a big long shaft on it, basically. So I pulled them out. I pulled them out when the engine wasn't running and checked it. Everything looked fine. One of them had oil on the outside of it, but I thought it was right close to where the oil fill line or the oil fill opening is. So I thought, well, some could have got in there. Anyways, so we fired it up. We pulled the first spark plug thing off, and the engine started running even more rough. Pulled the next one off, no change. So I was like, okay. And then pull the next one off again, engine's running rougher. So we're like, okay, so that second one is messed up. So we had to figure out, is it the plug or the wire? So the number 2 and number 3, their plug wires are the same length. So we switched the plug wires there and on the coil, and then went and pulled number 2, and the engine started running rough again. And then pulled number 3 that had the wire originally from 2, and no change. So we determined that the plug wire was bad.
You're moving the screen.
Sorry, crap on it there. So I went to O'Reilly's that night and got a set of plug wires and plugs. And it was like, well, I don't know, like 9 o'clock at night. I was out there with the headlamp on, changing the spark plugs and the plug wires in my car. And I cheaped out, and they had $32 set of plug wires and a $42 set. I'm like, just give me the $32 set. And then they don't seat down on quite as good as what the other ones did. So I'm like, maybe I should have got the $42 set, but yeah, it is what it is. So she's running fine now. No issues there. It purrs like a kitten. So got that taken care of.
So glad.
Yeah.
It still was, money we weren't expecting to spend, but
it only cost like $60 for the plugs.
Only.
Plugs, wires, and I bought a $10 quart of a Lucas oil treatment because my car was a quart low in oil anyway, so I figured I'd add that to it.
I need to get an oil change.
In your van, yeah.
Yeah.
So here's a crazy thing.
Do you want to do it, or do you want me to do it?
Just take it in. It's way easier.
Oh, it's just more money.
So, like Walmart, like we just generally take it to Walmart. If your car is not in their book, they won't change the oil. And if your car is more than 25 years old, it's not going to be in their book. So, like, I can't even take my car into Walmart to get the oil changed on it. So I have to do it myself. And it's not very easy to crawl underneath a Honda Accord. I don't even think Eli could crawl underneath there and do it. You have to jack it up or something. So we have a spot by our road that it kind of humps up like this, so we can actually park on it, and then I can crawl underneath of it. But it's the way it is. It's on your van. It's still the oil pan's way up there. It's a stretch.
Sorry.
So way to go. My RV is an A2. They won't touch it. Yeah, for sure. Yep. But your RV, of course, I could probably change the oil in your RV, but you yourself, you won't be able to. But yeah, so it's easier just for you to take it to Walmart and have them do it than that. But need to get a set of ramps or something. When we eventually build our own house and we have a garage, I'm going to spend the $5 to $7 grand, and I'm having a car lift putting that sucker that way. I can run right in, lift the vehicle up, and go underneath of it and do what needs to be done. So, but yeah. So I fixed my car.
We've had a busy week.
Yeah. Yep.
It'll be busy this week.
So anything else?
We got Passover in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, next Sunday I have to go and get the lamb from the Bowers. So
you have to get money out for that too.
Sorry, I yawned. My bad. Oh, and there you go. There you go. See, you just gotta go like this and grit your teeth when you yawn, and people won't know they're doing it. Next time I yawn, I'll do that.
You're so.
Anything else? Any questions before we go? Because we were saying we were gonna make this a quick show, and we're coming up on 50 minutes. Smacks Cassie.
Don't you dare.
I'll smacks Cassie.
Don't you dare. I know what you're going to do. No.
What am I going to do?
No.
What am I going to do? I'm going to smack Cassie with my lips. Ow, you crunched my nose.
Uh-huh. I've been sitting here looking at all the grays in your hair.
I don't see no grays.
You can't see
You don't see no grays in there, right?
There's one right there. There's one right there.
You want me to have a salt and pepper beard?
Yeah, with red.
With red? Yeah, I do. I have red in my beard. That's the Irish and the Scottish in me. Would be my guess. I have the beard of many colors. So I've been thinking.
Uh-oh.
I want to get
a new wife.
No.
I was just kidding.
Oh. I was thinking we can get another wife.
That wouldn't happen.
Have another one. Have two. There's nothing in the Bible against that, right?
Do you really want 2 wives? Think about that. Do you really want 2 wives?
No.
Looks for helmet. Exactly.
No, I was thinking about I watched Nate Wolf. He did a show Thursday night, and he's got this nice little microphone set up where it's on a little boom and it's got a little pop filter and everything. And so I was thinking about maybe getting one of those for this show, or just getting a different like a condenser mic, something we could have right here that audio would pick up better than this built-in microphone on the laptop.
I'm sure the audio is fine,
but it would sound better. It'd sound more professional.
We don't need it to sound more professional.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Give me that shirt.
Yes, we need it to sound more professional.
Gina. So, Gina made us these cute shirts.
It sounds good, but I want it to sound great. Sound better.
So Gina made us the shirt. This is Jen's shirt. It's a maternity shirt. So it says Jamie's Crew. And it has, we all picked out verses. So all of our shirts say Jamie's Crew, and then each one of us picked out a verse. I had them written down somewhere.
What's that one say?
So this one is Romans 12:2. Let's see what it says. I wish I had that paper.
Am I going into audio production? Going into?
No, he's just.
No, always been a part of, kinda. I used to do sound for church.
Can hear you without a mic. I can even mute my phone and open the window and hear you.
That's because the kitchen window's open.
Right, I know, it's horrible.
I just want the quality to be better. I'm a bit of an audiophile. Like I can't carry a tune in a bucket. I can't sing, and why some people actually want me to do truck driving karaoke videos, I have no idea. But I have a really good ear that I can make other people sound great. So I thought if we got a microphone, like what Zach uses for their shows, or there's other people, Rob's got a mic like that. But I just think the mic on the boom and everything, I just think it's cool. Of course, for us, it'd have to be like right here, and so that wouldn't necessarily be. It'd kind of be in the way, so we might just have to get the condenser mic on the stand right here. But
anyway, so
Gina said, "I know, I'm just kidding." Yeah.
So she made these really cute shirts. It says Jamie's Crew. This one says Romans 12:2.
Did you look it up?
Yeah. It says, and this is Jen's shirt. We'll give it to her tomorrow, I guess. It says, and do not be conformed.
Keep reading.
To this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, so that you prove what is that good and well pleasing and perfect desire of Elohim. Mine was Matthew.
Wheatree said, Mike won't improve my singing. I know, that's why I don't sing on this show. Well, I guess I was singing VeggieTales earlier, wasn't I?
Mine was Matthew 19. Mine was Matthew 19:26. And when Jamie first told me about this stuff, this verse came to mind, and I didn't even know what this verse was, but it's been there the whole time. And it says, and looking intently, Yeshua said to them, with men this is impossible, but with Elohim all is possible.
Psalms 46:10 is Angelus.
And so, thank you, Gina.
Wheatree, that's not very nice. She said her ears are still bleeding from me singing VeggieTales.
So, and one of the other ones, Angela's, was Psalms 46:10. It says, be still and know that I am Elohim. I am exalted among nations. I am exalted in the earth. And then there was Isaiah.
She says don't have to be nice without her pointing at herself. I think Weechee's trying to lose her wrench. I'm just kidding.
What?
The wrench, because that means she's a moderator. But if she's being mean to me, I can make her moderator thing go away. I'm just picking.
Gina, do you remember any other ones?
Hopefully she says no and we can wrap this show up.
Sorry.
Julie's is
Hebrews
Hebrews
13:5. Thank you.
Psalms 24, even though I go through the valley of death, I will fear no evil.
Yes, there was Isaiah something. It's going to bug me.
Whose was?
What? So let your way of life be without the love of silver, and be satisfied with what you have, for he himself has said, I shall never leave you nor forsake you. That one's a good one.
Surely I am with you always, even unto the end of the age. Now I'm wondering, who's Shirley and why is she so important?
So, so then there was Isaiah 41:10 says, do not fear, for I am with you. Do not look around, for I am your Elohim. I shall fortify you. I shall also help you, and I shall also uphold you with the right hand of my righteousness.
Jamie's was Psalms 42:11. That wasn't Isaiah 46:10. Isaiah 41:10.
I said 41:10.
It sounded like you said Isaiah 46:10.
No.
Are you sure?
I'm sure I said what I just said was 42. And then we can be done. Yes. Why are you depressed, O my being, and why are you restless with me? Wait for Elohim, for I shall yet thank him, the deliverance of my face and my Elohim. Yep, that's right. Anyways, so we got a bunch. We did those. We'll wear our shirts on Sunday or Monday when we go see her. I gotta wash mine. Gina, you need to bring yours over so I can wash
yours.
Y'all
gotta walk in all strutting.
Too. Hey, we're just gonna know that her people.
Jamie's crew's in the house, y'all.
That her people are here. And we will never leave her.
Okay. We're closing this out at 60 minutes, so we have 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Alyssa Rose. Hey. Hello.
Hello.
Sisterhood Tribe.
Sisterhood Tribe, that's right. Our herd. It's our herd. When Zach, when he called earlier today, I asked if we could come up there, and he said, do you want your girl herd to come see you?
Oh, that was the other thing. Zach's parents came over today.
Oh yeah, his parents came over today. They came in for the surgery, and so they went and saw her. And then they were I was gonna take the boys to see them, and I was gonna take them to see them, but Joshua was with Poison Ivy didn't want to, and so we stayed home, and so they came over to our house and saw the boys.
You know, because our house is a very, very fine house.
I don't go that far.
With 6 cats in the yard. Life can't be so hard.
Tribe. No, I do not see myself as part of a herd.
What in the world? Thank you, Weetree.
What was that all about?
I don't know.
Haha, Madagascar.
Yeah, that's the tribe references from the movie Madagascar.
Oh, I have no idea.
What, Madagascar?
Yeah. Shall I ban? What was I don't understand that. What was that? Just somebody being stupid.
Somebody being stupid.
Okay. I guess that's the first time that's happened.
Right?
On a live video.
I put her in timeout, Weetree. So we'll see what happens.
She said banned. Good job. Thanks.
Well, I need to see it. Open up this profile to see if I can. Is it possible now? No. Well,
Boom, bye, Felicia.
oh, it's just a picture. I don't know how to.
I don't even know what that was about. Our first hater in our live chat. Or whatever. I have no idea. Zero tolerance for that. I don't.
Say the name. I'll look it up later.
Is that what they're called? That's what she's called as a troll?
It could be. It could be a troll. Yeah, that'd be a good term. So
I didn't even finish reading her comment.
It was gross, whatever it was. You should have been reading it out loud. You should have read it first before you started reading it out loud.
Did I start reading it out loud?
I'm pretty sure you were.
Oh, I have no idea. Yes, trolls. I can't see it. Trolls are trash.
Or trash, yeah. Or both. Trolley trash. Normally we say bye Felicia, but tonight it's bye Alicia.
Is it Alicia or Alyssa? It's Alyssa.
Whatever, call her Alicia. It rhymes with Felicia.
Yes, you were reading out loud. Oh, sorry. I can't.
Way to go.
Well.
Good job.
I didn't even finish it. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready to go to bed because I'm getting up at I'm gonna make y'all yawn, so y'all go to sleep right now too. I'm getting up at like 6:30 to hit the road by 7.
Not worth the read. Well,
hit the road leave the house by 7 so I can be at my truck and leaving by 8.
The problem is that I read it out loud as I'm reading it.
Yeah, you go like this and read it first, and then you decide if you want to read it out loud.
Sorry, I'll do that next time. I didn't realize that that would happen. I
didn't know trolls showed up at midnight.
Well, I didn't realize that would happen. Sorry.
Way to go, Slick.
Okay, I'm tired.
Okay. Oh, my hair's all messed up. Nice. Okay, y'all. It's been fun. It's been real.
That's when they come out.
But that hasn't been real fun. Sorry. Did you see that look I got from her? Good night, everybody.
Good night. Farewell.
Say good night to all the friends who
oh my gosh,
rock and roll beside you. What's Michael's name? She's quick, though. I barely finished reading it and it was gone. I read the whole thing. I was moving to get rid of it. Say goodnight to all our friends who chat and watch the show. We hope you enjoyed the show. It's over.
Bye,
it's
Felicia.
over.